Hello, welcome to my channel. Long time no see. I'm here to show you some things that I have gotten over the last couple of months, to tell you some things that I plan on doing in the coming year, and to just explain where I've been. So, I put up a video, it's probably close to a couple of weeks ago now, and explained where I had been. Thought I was well. I wasn't. Prednisone ran out 2 days later and I was right back where I started. So I'm feeling good today. I felt good yesterday. But we had doctor appointments 2 days in a row, so I couldn't get in here out of town. So and we did Christmas shopping. But the prednisone runs out again in 2 days, so we'll see what happens. I have had a very, very bad ear infection, and it is causing me to be so dizzy. I just can't even explain the dizziness. I have just laid flat. Listened to a lot of audiobooks and laid flat because the dizziness has been hard. It just stops me in my tracks. You know, the ear pain and the popping and that crunching sound it makes, it's annoying, but it's not stop you in your tracks annoying, you know. It's just a annoyance. But this has been terrible. I had this happen once before. Well, I've had ear problems since I was a baby. I had tubes and had all kinds of stuff with my ears, but probably 20 years ago I had something like this happen. And when I went back to my ENT for a checkup, he said, now we're going to make you an appointment in a week, and if you're still like this, then we're going to do tubes. I was like, okay. At that point I didn't care, do whatever, but in the middle of the week it all disappeared. So hopefully that's what this will do. I'm on round 3 of medicine. Like I said, I've only got 2 days left of it. I'm down to the very low doses of the prednisone, and it's popping and cracking, and I had dizzy spells yesterday. Now today I haven't had dizzy spells, but I'm not out running around and shopping and doing all that, so I don't know. If I don't have the dizzy spells, I can make it, but yet if all that comes back, the popping and cracking and all that, if that comes back, then I will go back and get more medicine, because it just means it's going to lead right back to where I've been, and I don't want to get that bad. So that is where I've been. I am sorry I have not been around. I haven't been getting videos up. I haven't been watching videos. I haven't been commenting on videos. I feel like I have just wasted my entire fall laying down. And I hate it. Fall is my favorite time of year. I've missed it. So, but fall's what does it to me. Because this all started, we came home that third weekend in October. We came home on Friday. I remember because it was the yard sale weekend. And when we pulled in towards our house, the bean dust was just flying through the air. I mean, it was everywhere. It was thick. And looked over, and there was the combine right there, right next to our house in the bean field. And I said, well, I'm going to be welcoming a sinus infection in a few days. But I had no idea it would turn into this. But it seems like bean years are harder on me. I seem to react to the beans way more than the corn. If you're not from the country or know, they usually, at least here in our area, 1 year is corn, 1 year is beans. They flip back and forth. So this year was beans, next year will be corns. But corns, they're gonna have corns out there. But when they get in the bean field, it just kills me. So, I've told you that. Now I'm going to show you a few things that I've got. I'm going to show you a craft that I'm going to do with my kids, my grandkids, my daughter and my grandkids over the holiday weekend. It's something that I think is really fun. It's for your Bible, but I think it will cross over into the junk journal world. So I'm going to share it with you in case you haven't seen it, because it is hot, hot, hot in the Bible journaling world right now. Really hot, and it's really fun. So, I went to Hobby Lobby, spent more than I should have, but you know what? Time spent with the grandkids and my daughter. Time spent with her and the grandkids. We're going to do it with her and the 3 oldest girls. The littlest girl, she's 4, she won't be interested at all. And then of course the baby, he won't care. But I'm going to spend time with them make memories. They're going to have something with their Bible that they'll have for however long it lasts. I don't know how long it'll last, but they'll just have that memory, and that kind of stuff's important to me. That's the kind of thing I love doing things with my grandkids. Last time I was there, we made a bunch of mini verses. We had fun. We had fun. One of them would crack it open and then pass out all the packages, and then they'd go around the table and, opening the packages, and then we'd do step by step around the table, and we had so much fun. And we finally found the one I wanted. We were doing the Make It Spring, and I wanted the one with the deviled egg tray. We finally found that one after I learned all you gotta do is look at on that one, not all of them, but on that one it had what it was in the pictures on the ends of the ball. But we did that. We always play lots of games together. We just spend lots of time together. I always take all my coloring stuff and we color. This is for in a minute, but we do our coloring and do this kind of stuff. We have fun, and they love having all my coloring stuff there. They have a lot of coloring stuff, but there's a lot of Crayola and kid stuff, and so they love having my adult stuff, and I just let them play with it. I don't care. They're good at, they sit at the table and they color and they're good to it. If they break a pencil, they break a pencil. They're not doing it on purpose. They're not being rough with it. So, we just have fun. So I thought I'd show you a couple of things that I found. I haven't been out much, but I have got a few things while I've been out. But at the thrift store this past week, I found this. It was unwrapped, but I mean, it was wrapped as brand new. It had a Hobby Lobby sticker on it, and I paid $1 for it. And I thought this was really cute. Can you have enough butterfly stamps? I don't think so. It has a little ink pad. It's sealed. I don't know if it'll work. Now, these are not my favorite type of stamps, but I thought, $1, we're going to give it a try. And we're going to do something with the package, too. Because I'll put these in something. I'm not going to keep them in this little package. Let's see here. Let's get this little baby one. It's cute. Let's try. Yeah, the ink pads is not anything to write home about, but these are really cute. I like these. Okay, so I'm going to set that there, and I'm going to put this over here in my little bag that I have over here for something else we're going to do. This is just, I'm not really going to do a huge project or anything. It's just kind of a share and talk and catch up and let you know what's going on. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I had never seen this one there before, but I haven't been there much. So, but I thought this was really a great one for junk drawing. It was $2.49. We have, look at these. Look at all these mark making ones. I mean, I think these are great. There's circles, and I like those arrows. I'm not usually much on arrows, but I like those. So, paint dripping. That's a great one. If you go by Hobby Lobby, look, $2.49. What can you? I mean, that's really good. I got this on sale, and we're going to use this in a few minutes. This is going to be a project that I'm going to work on. So we're going to use that in a few minutes. I'm going to set that right back there. Then this is something I'm really excited about. Over the last year, my handwriting has gotten worse and worse and worse because my hands have gotten worse. I really have no grip. I have, you can kind of see the deformity. I was at my rheumatologist yesterday, and he looked at it. He says, you've got to get that taken care of. You've got to have surgery on that. But I'm trying to get a hand specialist. The one that I was seeing for years that was giving me shots, he retired, and I couldn't figure out what's going on. And he said, well, the group that you're with does not have a hand specialist right now. They don't have a person that has carpal tunnel and de Quervain, which is what I have, de Quervain. And he said that's what's going on. And I have to see him. He's in a whole other group in a whole other city. We have to go the opposite way because there's no rheumatologist in my group anymore either. And so he said, just if they don't get you in next month, call me and we'll just get you in over here. So I'm gonna have to have surgery next year on this. And he didn't give me a shot because he said a lot of times now when you get a steroid shot, you have to wait 6 months before you can have surgery, and I don't want to do that. And my cat attacked me in the night. Sometimes she comes and she chews on me at night. I don't know. But anyway, I was doing some research and trying to find something to help my writing. My writing is atrocious. If you've received anything in the mail from me, you know. It looks terrible. Like, can you even read it? I'm surprised you're getting my mail because it is awful. So I found these on Amazon. I'm going to put these little packages in my little bag over here for what we're going to do too. Let me see if I can find them real quick so I could show you. I think they were $9.99. Let's see here. I found my Kindles. I was looking for my coloring Bible last night, and because that's part of what I'm doing next year. And I found my Kindles. They were still packed in all my coloring and stuff. Remember, I just said I take my coloring stuff down to my grandkids. My Kindles were still packed in there. So I was so excited. Anyway, here it is. That is the name of the store and how you find it. And they were $9.99. But I was gonna. It says for tremor, Parkinson's, arthritis, hands. I don't know, but what I've read is a fat, short pen works best. And these are fine point, which I love fine point. That's what I've been looking for. A lot of times you find a fat pen and it's taller, and that does me no good because when they're taller, you still have to control all of this that's hanging out up here. You have to control that while you're still trying to write, where these, they just fit right down in your hand. And let me find something. So, and they are gel pens, but see how I can control it better. And my handwriting is still not, today is a very, very painful day. But I thought I would share these. These are Doo-Doo. What a name. Doo-Doo pen. That's not really what they're called. That's what it says. Doo-Doo. But I thought I would share that in case some of you are in the same spot I'm in with, you know, your hands and having trouble. I think a lot of us have that trouble. So I thought 8 pens was a very good price. I love the color of that one. That one's going to go in my purse. I just thought I'd share in case some of you are having the same problems. I also got a pen at Barnes & Noble yesterday that I forgot to bring in here. I will share it next time. And I read a lot about it for arthritic hands, and it's supposed to be really good. Oh, I just remembered we got to do my advent calendar. This was the first one that we did. So let's open number 2. This is an advent calendar that I got at Walmart for, I think it was just under $8, like $7.97. It is color, or cook with color. So we are on number 2, and this is all accessories for your tumbler. I figured anything I cannot use or will not use, my grandkids will. So let's see. I always like an advent calendar. I don't always get one, but I thought this was pretty good. Oh, look. Now you know what I'll do with that. That will go on a journal or something. He's one of those little rubbery things. That's cute. I like him. So we got a straw topper and Santa. I gotta get this in my kitchen and wash it up and use it while it's, you know, Christmas. So, ooh, I can peek to the other sides. Okay. Next, what I am wanting to do next year This year I have kept up with 0 and nothing. I will not catch up with by Marguerite Miller. I am only on, I just did card 19 of Full Deck Challenge. I did that a couple weeks ago. Paper weaving. Now this I will try to finish because I really enjoy these Full Deck Challenges. But as you can tell, I didn't catch up. I'm not even going to attempt to catch up with Marguerite Miller's. I'm just not. I'm not going to make myself try to do that. So next year. I haven't heard if Marguerite Miller's doing it. Have you guys? Have you heard anything about her doing it? If she's doing it, I'm going to buy it, and I will do it when I can. Oh. Sorry, my phone was ringing. I will try to work on it when I can and do it as best as I can, but I'm not going to fret over it. I'm just not. If there is a full deck challenge, I will do the full deck challenge because I really, really enjoy that. The other two that I tried to do this year, I had done last year, and I tried to continue them this year. One was it was index card challenge, and one was another kind of full deck challenge, but I can't remember what she called it. One was Blushing Mint, and one was Nonstop Papercraft. Both very good challenges. I really enjoyed them, but I'm not going to do them this year. I just can't. There's other. I've got my mind. I've got so many things. I've got a whole list of things I want to do, and I don't have time for them. You know. I want to continue doing the crossword puzzle that is at Deli and Ruth Designs. I really enjoy that. I've got a whole layout in my head. I have for 2 months. I even bought dies to do it. I haven't done it yet. And I want to do the bird collage. I really enjoy the bird collage. I just want to collage. And then there is the Facebook group that I am active in, Junk Journals and Creative Visions, and they have a bingo challenge and a collage with Christy challenge, and I want to try to do those too. I really enjoy those. These are all going to be, if I get them done, I'm not going to fret this year over getting everything done every week. If I don't, I don't. And then I've got other things that I want to do. And one of them is my Bible journaling. I brought my Bibles out here. I need my Bibles for what we're doing, you know, what I'm showing you with the kids. But these are my Bibles. This is my my older Inspire Bible. This has been with me for a long time, and you can probably tell by some of the things I've done in it, you know. They're kind of not... kind of crazy. But I am really being led back to this. I really need to be in my Bible more. I have not been in it like I should be. I didn't bring my Bible case in here, but I've got my study Bible in my case. I've got my sticky notes. I've got all kinds of things. I'll ask my husband if he'll go get my Bible case for me. This picture I stuck in here, it was in my childhood church forever. It was right up front. But I just really enjoy working. Now, how much of this I'm going to share, I don't know, because I don't know how much you're interested in. I don't know about that. I will share what you want to see if you're interested in it. Like, see, I used to come home and do something like this. This was our sermon that day. And then I came home, and after lunch I came in here and I went over the my sermon notes and the verses, and then I made this to remind me of what we did. I must have something there I want to do. But anyway, this is my first one. It's kind of sticking together. Did you guys get these? These are, this was my husband's grandma. I always put these in my Bibles. My Bibles all have one from somebody in it. That one's crazy, but I actually like it. Anyway, most of this has not been done on here. I might have done that one. But that is one of them. And that's a place to set it. I was going to do my craft with that one, but I can't because this one's sewn in, so I can't do that. This is a newer Bible that I have. I know I have a video doing this. I like to do this kind of stuff. I love making bookmarks. This is a note-taking Bible that I got, like my sticker or my grandkids give me. It's one of those, you hold your breath and you breathe, and you hold your breath and you breathe, and it's supposed to calm you. Isn't that cool? I have one on my printer too. Anyway, this one has the note-taking places. So this one I'm going to start working in this year. I'm going to give this one a go this year. I'm working in it. So that's a bookmark I made. I love making bookmarks. I love having bookmarks in my Bible. So that one, this one is ESV. I got it because our church uses ESV. You know how your church kind of uses what the minister uses? He reads out at ESV. It's a lot easier if you're reading along with him. But my study Bible is Life Application Bible, and I've went back to it because it has all my study notes. It's just better for me. So it goes to church with me. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Could you get my Bible case for me?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one has been with me forever too. It's kind of retired. I will get it out and do something in it.
Where's it at, living room?
Yeah, it's by my chair. I will get it out and do some here and there, but it's pretty well getting retired. I bought this years ago, stuck it in here and thought I'd use it, and I still have not used it. But this one is a ESV too. It's an ESV, but it's what's called an interleaved Bible. And thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
What's great about the interleaved Bible is that every other page is blank. So every other page gives you room to work on. And I'm kind of finding my style with this, and this is my style with this. It's kind of vintagey and I don't know. It's a different kind of Bible journaling than like was really popular when I started doing this years ago. But this is what I like. So now that I'm kind of finding my style, I'm finding it easier. Now, I told you I had one of those in all my Bibles, didn't I? It is easier. Oops, there's another one. That's my mother-in-law's. What was I going to say? I don't know. I did that one last year. You guys, there's a free Bible conference, Bible journaling conference online every fall. It is Momentum, I think is. It's by Tracy Rollins. I didn't get to do it this year. I signed up for it and everything, but when I signed up, it didn't click with me that it was the same weekend as the fall thing we have here. And so we were busy all weekend, that third weekend in October. But I did that last year with that. Anyway, I love working in this Bible. She's not finished. I never went back. I let the paint dry and I never went back and finished her. And you'll see I have crazy ones. Crazy. But see this, I love this is the style I want to work in. For a while, there's that picture again. I used to make these, and I would stick them in my Bible when my grandbabies were born, and I don't think I've done it for the last 2 or 3. This is just a, you know what I should have done with this? That was dumb. I probably could, yeah, I could still do it. Put something, no, I can't, yeah, I could. Put something hard in there and make this a pencil board. I mean, it's got some edges that might make it hard to write on, but I could write on that side maybe. Oh, that reminds me, the other challenge that I have failed on this year is faith-filled collaging, and if they have that, I will try to do that. I don't know if they're going to do it again this year. I have not done it for weeks. They probably think I have disappeared off the face of the earth, because I kind of did for a while. That's one of my favorites. But I've just been using that for a bookmark. I have no idea why that's in there. I like this one too. She poured it. It's about the verse where she used a whole flask of oil. So anyway, there's this one, and you'll see this one every once in a while. You'll probably, if you see my Bible journaling, this is probably the Bible you'll see the most of, because I can do bigger things in it. I'd love to get a new one of these for Christmas, a new interleaved. I don't know what that's doing in there. Let me find the things you can find tucked in your Bible. This is from a, oh, that magazine. I don't know, can't think of it. I think that's out of a field guide. That was one of the faith-filled. That one was too. Anyway, this is the one, the faith-filled. This is last year's, I believe. Yeah, that's last year's, and there is the people, the 2 ladies that bring that to us if you're interested in looking for that one. I have one more Bible to show you that I will be working in this year. This, you guys, I was at Salvation Army and I found this. It needs cleaned up a little bit. And I went to buy it. She said, oh no, Bibles are free here, you could have it. I can what? I can have it? So, yeah, it looks like I started that. My coloring is really not good anymore. You know, it's the hand. But I still enjoy it, and I'm still doing it. That was from that faith-filled, or not faith-filled, the convention, the online convention I told you about. There it is. Women of the Word is what it's called. Bible Journaling Conference. That was from last year, not this year. But this just has really pretty things for you to color. I've seen some really pretty new ones that I would love to have, but you know what? I have these, and I don't need, you know, to get a different one just because I think, oh, that's beautiful. Right? Right. This one I liked. This is a way if you don't want to cover up your words. It is attached at the bottom, and it's not working very well, but you pull it up, read it, and put it there. So that is this one. And this one I may carry to church some too, but I keep going back to my other one that's got all of the, this is a modern English version. Okay, and then I'll show you what I've done for my Bible in case you're interested in this. I know this is a big thing nowadays. This case I would not recommend. If you get one of these, I love the case itself, but get one that's fabric, not this material, because this material, it's ripping. Everywhere that they have sewn, it is ripping. I don't know if you can see that, but I have been gluing. It's this material. So get a fabric one or one that's made different than this, but it's got the pocket here on the front, and I don't have much in it, I don't think, in the pocket in the front. I have some extra stickies. I got me a Mr. Pen sticky note set, and I have my favorite styluses. I have to use a stylus because my hands, I get tired. I think my cat's been laying on this. Okay, so then you open this up. And it's backwards. It's backwards. I always do that with this. Okay, so I have this pocket here, and it comes with these pins, 4 of them. It comes with all of these cute stickers, and they're vinyl. They can go on your mug. I want to stick them in my Bible, I think. I put a couple on my mug, one of my mugs. One of my mugs I have plain, and one of them I have stickers on, because I can't decide if I like them or not. And then I have these things. You guys have one of these? These are fabulous. And if you got problems like I do, these are great. You just hold them. You hold them in your book. You open your book and you hold them like this. This goes down and you hold them like that, and it'll hold your book open for you while you read. They're fabulous. I got that at that weekend thing that I was talking about. It was a 3D print somebody had, and he gave it to me free. There you go. Okay. Oh, and I have this too. I love this. I like this in here. It's kind of like a worry stone, and you just can rub it. And then back here, this is what we're doing in Bible study. I had Bible study day, and this is one that I'm doing on my own, except for I need to switch it out because I'm doing an Advent one now. These are by Darlene Schott. It's Time War Wife. If you look her up. And these are fantastic. There's some of hers. I've got this one too. Journey Through James. I want them all. I want them all. They are fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. So if you are looking for a good Bible study to do, go to her site, and if you put your email address and everything in and you sign in, you can look at them free. You can read them free. She has them on there for you in case you can't afford them, which I do with a lot of them, but I've bought a couple because, you know, I want to support her. If I'm going to be reading her stuff free, I want to support her. Like the first Advent I'm doing this year, I'm reading on hers for free. So then I have these. These are great. These are great. Let me grab my Bible. We'll just open it up. And I don't know. We'll just put something on here. Oh, I forget what this is. So you peel this off. I'm just going to cut it. And then it highlights. It highlights something for you. I can't get it to go on. I'm having trouble. But it highlights it for you. Ah, not kidding. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so I'm just going to take this off and put it over here, and I'll reuse it. Isn't that great? I think these are Walmart Pen & Gear, and I don't know where those came from. So then, but I ordered a Mr. Pen kit, and I was testing it, and it did not bleed. See, these are those see-through ones, and I've had trouble. So it came with these, and these two, and these. I think that's all. Oh, no, it came with a bunch of these. You saw the other ones in my pocket. Here's the secret. The Mr. Pen belt tip pen. It works. Now, I have, how many of these fine tip pens do I have that look like this? They don't work. I tried them all. I tried every one of them. This one works, and it came with this kit. I just dropped something, but I don't know what it was. I didn't think anything fell off here. Anyway, so I've got all these for my Bible marking, because I'm getting serious this year. I'm getting serious. I'm doing this, and then I just had a few things. What's in there? Something's in there. These are just ones that I already had. What? Nothing ever works right when you're recording, you know. I have a couple of these, and then I have these. I love these pens. These are good to use too. But again, you got to control all this when you're writing. Came with highlighters. This thing did highlighters. And I just now realized there's a pocket back here. I had not realized that pocket was there. I had no idea. I just realized this pocket was here this past week. And that came with all these highlighters. Here's the other pen it came with. And then this is my Bible I was telling you about. It's got these two. I haven't got these on. I might do this after I'm done with this video. But this is my it is Light Application, New International Version. And see, it's got all of the study notes down here. And I have not written in this until just this past year. Every once in a while you'll find a little pencil note that I wrote in it years ago. I've probably had this, like, see right there, I wrote some pencil notes. But, oh, these are, when I get missionary cards, I stick them in here too. This was Grandma's. I love it. I keep it in here. Oh, 99 Joy. Do you guys listen to that? Joy FM? I bet you some of you do, because it's, you know, it reaches a big area. And then it's got all the notes back here too. It's got all kinds of stuff back here for you to be able to learn. And then it's got maps. I got this. I'm really disappointed in it. I put it and it's wrinkled. But what you do is when you get through reading a book of the Bible, you put the sticker over it to color it in. So I'm excited to get that done. But anyway, so this is something that has really been calling to me that I really want to do. I have also, have you guys noticed, like on TikTok and stuff, oh, I got these itty bitty scissors. These came in handy last week too. I opened my mints with them in church. There's a lot of snail mail groups to join now. Like I think it's mostly on Patreon. And you join and then they send out stuff every month. And there's all kinds of themes, bookish themes. There's all kinds of themes. But the first one I saw was, if I had only seen it, I've not seen any others. And it was called Wildflower Way. And it's a Bible journal. She sends you every month. This November was her first month. She just opened it, and you can look it up. It's Wildflower Way. She sends you all kinds of stuff for your Bible journaling. It all comes in an envelope with one stamp, so that's how much stuff you're getting. What fits in an envelope with one stamp, and she sends it to you. But her signups were closed because she said it just took off like lightning, and she had no idea she had that many people. So she would open it up for December. You could get December. Well, after looking all of her stuff up, of course, the next time I got on TikTok, another one showed up for me, and it was called Stixy Daisy. And she does the same thing. Hers is Bible journaling, and you get it every month. So I have signed up for both of those, because I signed up for Stixy Daisy, and then the next day I got an email from Wildflower Way, and hers open, so I got in. So I'm on her list now. I'll get it every month until I cancel it. One was 10 and one was 7. 777 was Wildflower Way. But I think they'll really help me. I will, of course, open them. I'll record and open them. And then I'll see what I can do. But I can't really share all of the content with you. Like her, I know Wildflower Way is going to have a journaling idea for every day. And it's going to have some Bible study. And I'm not sure. So I'll see what I can share with you on that. But I will share when I open my packages so that you can see those. Because that's exciting to always have an unboxing. So if that's something you're interested in, go to TikTok and you can find their TikToks and then find their links, but that's fun. Oh, I just saw this too. I just got this and I didn't open it. I wanted that. Isn't that cute? You know what? I've seen all kinds of people putting lace on their Bibles. What do you think? Cute? Not cute? I don't know. I wish the colors matched. They don't match as well as I thought they were going to. That's cute though. I wanted that one, and this one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. I'll use that one. And then it's got a white one. I like the white ones where it's scalloped on both sides or straight on both sides, because then you can put them on the spine. Okay, another thing that I'm going to start this year. Oh, I'm going to work on my granddaughter's journal. I'm going to start that back up, working on her Little House on the Prairie journal. And then I want to be making a journal at all times. So when it's done, I'll start another one. I don't know what, but I'll start another one. I want to be working on one. I have not been making journals, and I have been missing it. And so that is something that I'm going to be doing a lot of. I do have problems sewing them in, but you know, after I get surgery on my hand, that should be easier. And hers is, no, I don't have her sewed in, so I still got to do it. So that's something. And then I mentioned Nellie and Ruth, her crossword and her bird, and I got this yesterday. This is the shampoo I use, and I just happened to buy this yesterday because mine crumbled into little bitty pieces. She took, she did this 2 or 3 months ago, I don't know, but it's just taken me a long time to get with it. But oh, Squatch. She used a Squatch soap box, which I think, from what I've seen, is pretty much the same thing. And she made a little bitty collage journal out of it, and I want to do that. I'm gonna copy you, Barbie. But I want to do that because I just want to collage. I found when I was looking for a little tablet. One of these. Yeah, this one. See, I had started collaging it. I don't know what I was doing. This has been 2021. Yeah, 2021 I started this. Big Little Cousins layout. I don't know. April 15th, 2021. Baby boy. I don't know what the... I don't know. But anyway, apparently I was doing these little mini collages and loving it, and then stopped. I have them in there. I don't have them in there. But I think... Oh, I thought I had one more that had them. I got more of these. I'm not gonna dig them all out. But anyway, I love doing mini collages. I mean, I have all of these. I got this out, but I'm replacing this with this one. We're going to use this instead of this, so I can't get that back in. See, I have this one that I made that I was working on last year. This is one of the ones I won't continue doing. I think this one is the index, or no, this might be the blushing mint, and this is the index. I'm not sure. But, I mean, I love them. I love them. And then this one I'll continue and get this one done. I should have had this one done a long time ago. Most people did this before the end of 2024, but it's the one prompt from Marguerite Miller. I'm almost done with it. But most of this started the middle of 2024, and I am not done with it yet. But I just love working in this. I love it, love it, love it. It is so much fun to do. I love these little things. So, you know, I'll finish it in 2026. Everybody else finished it in 2024. Not me. I'm just making it stretch out. But it is so much fun. So, I loved her idea. I meant to bring it in here and I didn't do it. I have a little one that I did years ago, and it's Snoopy. I covered it with Snoopy fabric, and I made it out of a regular soap box, like a Safeguard soap box. I made it, and I was writing things I'm thankful for in it, but it just doesn't work very well for me because I filled it too full and it's really hard to use. So, but this is something I want to do. So if you buy any of these soaps in these boxes, go watch her video And you know, if you didn't buy any of these, you can just get the measurement and use a cereal box. You don't need a soap box. You don't. And this one really, I don't know, I guess because it's new, it really smells. I love this stuff, you guys. This is my 3rd or 4th bar. I love it. I love it. And I went to Ulta because, well, I'm not a makeup girl. I'm not. If I go out of the house, I usually at least have eyebrows and mascara on because I am so fair skinned, you can tell that you can't see them. That's usually the extent of what I have on. But I just got this wild hair. I wanted to go to Ulta because they had it. Plus, Kitsch has this hair perfume that I wanted to smell. It's a holiday one. I better get with it because my battery's going to... They didn't have it, so I went in there for no reason at all. Okay, so I'm going to show you the craft, and we might not get to this other stuff because I looked up and my battery is gone. Okay, so let's get all of this out. I think this will work in junk journaling. A lot of us are junk journalers, and we're Bible journalers, and so I see this going to jump over to Bible, or to junk journaling too. I think it will. And I will get one of my junk journals out before I do it on here, and I'll show you how I think it would work. So let's get everything out. I tied it up a little bit because I didn't want to lose any of it. Oh, I got that too. First to put in our Bibles too while we're down there. Okay. Alright, so this is what I have purchased. Oops, I got that to give to the grandkids. Okay, now let me get a journal out. You can't have one that's glued at the top, like I said. You need a... Okay, so... I'm not going to completely do... Ooh, I got to get that glued back together. I'm going to put on my glue gun while we're sitting here. Okay, so you need one of these chains. So I bought an extra one yesterday. These are not the ones that I've seen everybody using. It's not really the one... Okay. It's not really the one that I wanted, but it's the one I could find. The Hobby Lobby that I shop at, the charm aisle looked like it had just been depleted. I don't know if this has really hit there and everybody's using it, or if it was just a fluke, but they did not have... The ones that I wanted were more rectangle, and they were smaller. A little bit bigger than that. But these will work. And these will probably be sturdier for the kids to have. Okay, so this is the extra one I bought. Because I'm going to make one with them while I'm going. Okay, so you take it and you undo it. Now, if your book is sewn in, I still think it'll work. Let me grab that one. Because I think what you could do is find the center page. This is the center, right? Okay. And then you could put it in here. But I think what I would do is do it this way instead of the other way. Now see, this one is so thick it might not work so well, but if you have one of the finer ones, you know, tuck it down in there. I stick into my magnet, my die thing, and then I'm going to do this, and I really kind of think that some of this hanging down would be kind of cute. So you know, if your book is glued in like this, I still think you could make it work, but I think you'd want the smaller chain. Because I think this would eventually just damage your Bible or your journal, whichever you're putting it in, and I don't really think that you'd want that bigger one in there doing that. Okay. There's that. But then for this type of journal, I think it would be cute to have two of them. Like for this one, because I've got 3 signatures, I think it would be cute to have... I never noticed that. That's upside down. So you wouldn't have the buttons. If you're going to do this, you would not have the buttons on here. But see, you could it would go in between your signatures. Like this. This is what I think is going to come. I think it will switch over because look how cute that would be. And if you had 2 of them, wouldn't that be cute to do? Here, I got one up here that does not have, oh, that one does. This one doesn't have any decoration on the spine. So then, if my thing goes off, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining me. But, okay, so see, if you had that, and then put 2 of them. Again, this one has 3 signatures, but put 2 of them. Wouldn't that be cute? And they kind of fall in between your sewing. That would just be darling, I think. And then if you wanted to, you could do like I said and clasp them here and have the chain hanging, or you can cut the chain off. So that would be really cute. Okay, but I'll show you what people are doing in their Bibles. Okay, so I'm going to take this. And I'll try this one easier. Okay, so you thread it down through here. Still don't have enough. Is it getting stopped somewhere in the middle? What's going on? Here, maybe. There we go. That's the secret. Okay. Now, come around. Now, I've seen people have theirs, can you see? Yeah. And they clip it about right here so that it's, well, I can't quite move it, but so that it's coming out like this. I don't want to do that. I want mine clipped tighter. I want it up against. Sorry, I gotta get it up here against me. I want it closer to my spine, so I'm gonna do it as close as I can, which is about right there, I think. Okay, so then you adjust it so that that is on the inside. Although I'm kind of thinking that I might like it so that it's just barely on the inside. And then this is coming down, and that can be a bookmark. I think. I don't know. I'm not going to cut it off yet. I'm just going to put it so that it's like this, and then we'll decide. I would like to get it a little bit tighter. Maybe if I kind of do it up here, I can. And maybe I can't. Maybe I can, but probably I can't. It would help if my hands worked right too. That would help a lot. I'm kind of bending my Bible down. I hope I don't harm it. Yes, I'm struggling here. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. I don't want to tear it up. Boy, this really needs cleaned off. You can tell I've dragged this around with me everywhere. But you know what? I used to think, like with my study Bible I showed you, I used to think it needed to be pristine. And look perfect. I used to think that was the only way that I was respecting it. And I don't think that anymore. I think that a well-used Bible is a very good investment. Now, I don't think that you should, you know, just toss it around and tear it up and all that stuff. I don't think we should be doing that to it. But using it and enjoying it and learning from it, let's get all this out of the way. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. Okay, so I'm struggling to get this, and I just wanted you to see it, so I'll fix it all later, because see, it's going to tear up my Bible. I gotta undo it and do it again. So then what you do is, look at all these I found. Okay, this one, it says Faith Over Fear. So you're going to put your charms up and down your bracelet, your necklace for your Bible. So I have Faith Over Fear, and I got each of my 3 little granddaughters a princess crown. This one, oh, this one's silver. I didn't think of that. Oh, Love Like Jesus. Got some jump rings because some of these didn't have jump rings on. These are all God is good. Give it to God. You are so loved. He is able. I thought these were really cute, that the little girls would like these. Oh, and they go cute on their little Bibles. I got butterflies, you know, think of transformation and all that. These I got for the girls. I thought that they could fill in some of the little pieces with these little smiley faces. Aren't they cute? There's another crown. I got this for my daughter, Mama Bear. Jesus Saves. Isn't that sweet? Both of those. This one's for me. I don't want this one. If they want it, we'll have to go to Hobby Lobby and get them one, but it's a little Holy Bible. Isn't that cute? These all say, what would Jesus do? Jesus Saves. And Faith Can Move Mountains. So the way I'm thinking it that we're going to do is like probably pick out one of these and put it in the center. And then fill it. Probably at least have 5 on each of ours for now. And then I thought that what I could do is when I see cute little charms, I can get them for them. My camera is beeping, so, but I can get them for them and they can fill them in as the years go by. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? I just think it is going to be darling, and I think it's something that they're going to cherish for a while, and I really think these would look cute on junk journals too. So, because look, I mean, wouldn't that just be so cute on the edge of your journal? But anyway, that is what I have to share with you today. I had one more thing to share, but I will close this and I will make a new video for that. And then you will not see me until December because it's going to go off, but we will be gone. We will be at our daughters and then we'll be at our other daughters. So I will be back in December and hopefully I will have no ear infection, no dizziness, and I will be back, actually back. I've missed everybody. Thank you so much if you are still here and you have stuck with me. I appreciate it more than you know. I was so close to getting monetized. I was 23 watch hours away. I'm not there anymore. So it's going to take me a while to build back up and maybe get there. If I get there, I get there. But, you know, thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I will see you soon. You have a very blessed day and a very blessed Thanksgiving. Bye.